Good morning. How we doing? How are we doing? My first morning stream back for like a week, so. Oh yeah, firstly, Stardust, thank you for the membership. I seen you got that there. Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. Freelancer. We'll see what missions we got actually. I seen some more missions open up last time. So we'll have a look at them. If I can find them. There was one in Australia, I thought. Hey Luke. Good evening to you. How you doing, man? Yeah, I can't see any of those special missions. Oh well. Just do freelance ones then. Almost in. Oh, look at this. Where did this come from? We were trying to get to Australia and there's a little bit here now. Hi Stardust. Thank you for the membership, by the way. Thank you for the membership, Stardust. I don't know if that was to watch the Lego stream this morning. I know they're a little different. Hey, what's up, man? No worries, buddy. I know you can't hear me, but... Yeah, it's like a planet for every grain of sand, right? Or something. But we'll try and get around the coast a bit more then. I believe you're in Australia. Oh, transfer cost 44,000. Yeah, no. Okay, let's fly down. Oh, it's really sorry. What's the transfer cost for here? 21,000. Where is our plane? How did our plane end up there? I thought we were all the way down here. Oh, we'll just have to pay the transfer cost. Be around here for a bit. $44,000 to move it. Well, the grain of sand is galaxies. Wow. Is within our galaxy the grain of sand? I didn't realize that. Still, it's just as big as your number, you know. It's something else. Quite cloudy.
System test. Okay.
Michael, I'm ready. Okay, on their way.
I know what you mean, man. I know what you're saying. I think.
All set for a nice aerial adventure, pilot? On board, you're taking one of our friends, Jane, and one of her colleagues, for a nice scenic ride over the region. Seatbelt fastened? Then you're all set. Let's do it.
Oh,
Alpha
that's
Uniform,
a
Tree 6 Traffic Ruthless
great
Romeo Tango Uniform
long tax, isn't it?
2712 is taxiing to
Leon,
runway 10.
hello. How's it going, man?
Alpha Uniform, Tree 6 Traffic Ruthless
We got some
Romeo
Lego
Tango
early in the
Uniform 2712, taking off
Oh, here,
runway
actually over
10
here. How
departure
much
to
we
the south.
got through it. Building the London skyline. Not that much through it. That way around. That was fun. Halfway, I'd say. Oh, I'm taking off. We're not taking off, we're going to the other end. Yeah, how's the rig and the setup going, Luke? Because I know you had a fall through with the TV, right? The monitor. Yeah, that's fine, Luke. No worries, man. Yeah, I can't believe that. It sucks. I mean, I guess it didn't cost you anything, I guess, but it would have been good. No worries, Luke. All the best. It's very quiet outside the Cessna. Well done. Yeah, that's something we need to get done as well. Day off today, so it's probably a good excuse for that. Off a bit, so sideways.
And we're off. This isn't
That actually made me jump, her shouting that. Yeah, we're off. $5 miles, so fair distance. Oh, we're in Australia now, Neon. I don't know if you've seen that. We actually, for some reason, we have a random section right at the bottom. So I've teleported there. It cost me a fortune to teleport, but yeah, can work our way up now. Work our way around. Yeah, man.
Hey, this is where we came for team building last year. Remember?
good old times.
Ripper Rita. I don't even know what that means. That's too Aussie for me. If that's an Aussie thing. I mean Ripper sounds Aussie.
You okay? Not scared.
I'm too excited to be scared.
It does look very Australian, yeah. It yeah, I'll give you that. That's this bit particularly. Is it? I've not heard that one before. Is it like Ripper Writer? Not Rita, I said Rita. The writer. That's so funny.
They say altitude is just a state of mind. My state of mind says we're up really high.
Not enough kangaroos. You know what? There might actually be. There might actually be kangaroos. You might have to go to free flight for that. But they're meant to be animals and all that, so potentially. I don't think got any other lights on.
When they see the pics on my socials. Do you see the roofs of Hayfield over here? Awesome!
Everything down below looks so tiny.
Oh yeah, real authentic. Is that how you get about Neil? Yeah, I don't know if I've gone too quick here. Yeah, a little bit. Well, there's that video. Did I post it in your Discord? It was a while ago. Of that guy walking his alpaca on the streets of somewhere in Australia. That felt very Australian. Morning, Phoenix. Flight's going well. No explosions yet. Problem is, I've not actually done a maintenance check. Oh my goodness, every time she talks it just makes me jump.
Are you sure? Yes, I can see it too. This flight is full of surprises.
Tell me
I
about it.
feel so lucky to do this with you.
Wow. Right, as I was saying, I don't know what I was saying. The flight's going well. Ads. Hello, buddy. That was epic. Random verbal fight in the middle of the street. Yeah, man. That was a really funny video. Oh yeah, I'll have to like manually shake it. Because it's not like my wheel connected, is it? I'll have to like do that. I'm coming in rough. How's your weekend been, guys? You been up to much? I feel like we have fun around this now. Not charging you extra at this point.
Alpha Uniform, Tree 6 Traffic Ruthless Romeo Tango Uniform, 27125 miles south 1100. Ford inbound to land runway 10.
Went ice skating. I went ice skating a few months ago now. My girlfriend and family, and well, I didn't even go ice skating, but we went to the ice skating rink because the last time I went ice skating I slipped and I like smacked my head. Ended up with like a cartoon bump. Because I was only on the ice for about 5 minutes. Just completely yeah, hit my head. My weekend was good though. Yeah, I worked Saturday and then had a pretty chill day yesterday. What's ice? Yeah, true. We have a lot of it in the UK. You go ice skating on your way to work in the morning. What did that engine thing again? I'm gonna skip to London to try and avoid that. Maybe I
Almost there, guys.
revved that out.
So Jane having a good
Because that
time?
happened last time.
Ready for another round?
I think I just killed the engine, but I think skipping the thing fixed that.
Would totally recommend it.
Got away with it.
Great time from start to finish. Thanks, Captain.
Saw a kid last night. Himself KO. Yeah, luckily it didn't like knock me out or anything, but yeah, it really hurt and I didn't want to go back on it. Literally 5 minutes. Yeah, I think it's been long enough now. That was so long ago. I was like 13 or 14. Really? Golf ball size, that's nuts. Ours don't really get that big. I mean, they have a few times, but they're normally tiny, tiny things, like size of pennies. Still hurts, but I'm interested as to why the engine died. I wonder if that was because if I redline it too long it does that, but I didn't think I was. Do a barrel roll. I am so tempted to, but need that money, man. Especially since it cost me 44 grand to teleport down here. No worries, man. Enjoy. You must attempt it again someday. Just go live while I'm doing it. No, not a chance. They connect. Very nice, very nice. 6x. Surely not. The most I've ever had in one meal is 2. I don't know where the runway is. One of them dirt ones again, wasn't it? The one we took off from. I kind of see it. It was a bit of. There's a bit of patch to it, so that'll do. That'll be fine.
Alpha Uniform, Tree 6 Traffic Ruthless Romeo Tango Uniform 2712 is on final runway.
Why is there a tree right there? That's gonna stop me from getting a proper line up to it. That water looks really strange as well there. distracted by the water hill.
This landing was savage. Is that the right word?
I don't know. It seemed okay. It was a little fast, I guess, but she didn't sound happy. This means savage, as in like that was cool. Was it because it was rough? We'll see. I don't know. She sounded petrified, so we'll see.
Alpha Uniform Tree 6 Traffic Ruthless Romeo Tango Uniform 2712 is taxiing to parking.
No easy to impress the locals, but I see they're smiling.
Okay.
That's cool, well done.
Well, they're smiling. What just happened? No, the landing was not smooth, apparently. You gotta make back so much money for getting down here. Thanks for the GGs. Another flight survived. Whereabouts are you guys? Like, are you east coast? Because I think you were right. I mean, I guess I'll head around Sydney way anyway. Kinda cool to get that area. That'd be a good one, but the medevac ones are just broken. I'll waste my time with it. Try this one. The fire outbreak. I think the only one we done at this was the tutorial mission for it. Oh. Excuse me. I think sometimes you have to do multiple trips for water, so we'll see if that's one of them. We're running. We're running everywhere. We're running along the wing. Does that look busy?
Calling all units. Signs of fire at lake's entrance. Calling all units.
Did you see that, Corey? Him running across the wing.
It's all on you, team. Keep your eyes open and fly safe. Could be a challenge to contain this blaze alone. Rangers have yet to identify the exact circumstances, but you'll have to address the flames first. You know the drill. Stay sharp and own it.
Yankee Golf Romeo Lima Traffic Ruthless Echo Foxtrot Papa 519er is taxiing to runway 26. Yankee Golf Romeo Lima Traffic Ruthless Echo Foxtrot Papa 519er taking off runway 26 east departure.
wasting time here. Might as well just let me take off from that one. Stupid. That fire spreading. Wasting time here. I seen there was like no wind as well. So doesn't really affect our takeoff direction. I forgot I actually had gears. That's because we come out on the water with this.
Coordinates of the fire, front 37 south. 148 east.
No, 12 miles, so we're actually skipped.
You're on your own with ATGS. I'll be a challenge, but it will make it easier for the rest of the team to focus on the other hotspots. After dumping your payload, you can reload at the water source marked on your map.
Yeah, so we might need to refill.
Put out that fire. You're all we've got. Over.
Skip to the fire.
Ruthless Pharos 5. We're your contact to coordinate the attack strategy
I
on
see.
the active area. 1 drops max. Your tanks are full. You're good to drop your first load. Ruthless, area's clear. Initiate.
Okay, so we've got to maintain a speed of 110. Maintain an altitude of 100 feet above the fire. I think we are. I can drop the water, pressing Y. Maybe I need to be higher or something? Because I couldn't have gone any lower.
I'll radio in the drop status as soon as the visibility gets better.
Drop, we can pick up water there surely, if not.
Legendary drop team. You
Nice.
smashed those
We
last
got it.
flames. Fire's out thanks to your efforts. It was great teaming up with you. End of the mission, Ruthless. Good work. Fly home safe.
Nice. I guess we should look at the helicopter mission soon as well. There seem to be a lot of fun ones in that. We'll skip to that landing again. Maybe that's something we can look at.
Yankee Golf Romeo Lima traffic Ruthless Echo Foxtrot Papa 519er is on final runway 26 to land.
Oh, there you go. I couldn't see the runway up first person. Trying to move my camera back, but I just pulled the aircraft up. The road down there. Oh, the terrain here is nuts. That. Oh, it's very bumpy. What on earth? Oh, if I've seen that before. I wonder why I was doing that. Or maybe it was the brakes, but I was just holding the brakes and I wasn't doing it. I said, oh. Funny. Aircraft and a taxiway. Did I? Okay. Sorry about that. Maybe I went off a little bit. And we're back.
The joy of a mission completed. Everyone is thankful for what you did today.
Back with steak and eggs. Very nice. Radio communications? Or does that mean because we come off the runway a bit? Oh, we almost got a perfect score, otherwise. It wasn't for coming off the runway a bit. Nice. It's not unlocked. Nothing in the UK, but London it looked like. Yeah, you better have Liam. Why is it just Bowen missions? Bowen 737. Yeah, I guess so. I did want to try. Let's try some heli stuff. Yeah, because we've not actually done that. What do I even? Forgot what that is. Missions, right? Oh, do I need to actually get specialization for it? Oh yeah, this thing. Okay, so I'll do the introduction to aircraft, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Neon. Everything you've got there, just hand it out. Maurice egg? I'm not even sure what that is, man. Yeah, well, failed omelette, but yeah, you say yeah, still egg, so. It's not taking ages to load.
Welcome to the beginning of your rotorcraft journey and our first helicopter lesson. My name is Paul Martin, and I will be your flight instructor. I must say, it is a very beautiful time of the year to begin your helicopter trainings at Grenoble-le-Versailles Aerodrome. Can you please come back outside to continue our training here?
Oh, okay,
Meet our
sorry.
trainer helicopter, Cabri G2. You already know how the flight control surfaces of airplanes work, right? But do you understand how a helicopter turns without ailerons and speeds up without elevator? Here, look at the Cabri's main rotor. This is our main control surface. By tilting the main rotor disc forward, backward, left, or right, we can change the direction of the thrust vector and move the helicopter in the chosen direction. As with most French-designed helicopters, the main rotor blades advance in a clockwise direction. What do you think we need the tail rotor for? Walk closer and look at it.
On the tail
By
rotor.
changing the tail rotor's thrust, we can control the direction that the nose of the helicopter points. The Cabri G2 utilizes a fenestrine-type tail rotor. It differs from a conventional open tail rotor by being integrally housed within the tail boom. Now let's continue our training inside the cockpit. Get in and buckle up. Welcome aboard. Don't be surprised that you're sitting on the right side. Unlike in airplanes, pilots typically sit on the right seat in helicopters. Now, let's make you familiar with the Cabry's flight controls. Look here, this is what we call the collective lever, or simply collective. We use collective to climb or descend, or in other words, to control our vertical speed. Try raising it up and lowering it down. Make sure to leave it in the most downward position. Here's what we call the cyclic stick, or just cyclic. It looks similar to the airplane's stick, doesn't it? It behaves very similarly too, at least in a forward flight. Left or right inputs cause the helicopter to roll into a turn, and forward and back inputs change the pitch attitude. Try moving it left and right, forward and aft. On the top of the cyclic stick, you can see a cyclic trim knob. The Cabry uses a dual-axis electric trim, allows you to completely release the static forces in flight, both longitudinal and lateral. Try pushing the knob left and right, forward and aft.
Hey Shabba. How's it going, man? Welcome all at Jim. No worries, buddy. Have a good time. This is for changing the trim.
And finally, the anti-torque pedals, located in the same place as the rudder pedals in an airplane. They serve a similar purpose, controlling the direction that the nose of the aircraft points. In a hover flight, they help you to control yaw and heading, but in forward flight, they serve the same purpose as in airplanes, adjusting the side slip angle. Try pushing the left and right pedals one after the other, and look at them in the process.
Yeah, it's fun, man. It's nice and relaxing, you know? Just like, almost switch your brain off to it kind of thing.
Sounds pretty easy so far, isn't it? Let's have a look at the instrument panel. I'm sure you have already spotted what we call the six-pack. 6 primary instruments all airplanes also have. Look at the altimeter, for instance. As you see, the ground elevation here is around 720 feet. An interesting fact related to altitudes. In forward flight, a helicopter can fly much higher than when it's hovering. After our hovering training, you will understand why it's like that. Now look at the airspeed indicator. What can we learn just by looking at it? You can see right away that the indications start from 20 knots. The caution range lasts up to 45 knots, and you should never exceed 130 knots airspeed. Why should we be cautious when flying slow? I will show why in our next training. Now, would you please look at the vertical speed indicator? It is very important to monitor VSI, especially on descent. If you descend faster than 300 feet per minute at low airspeed, you may settle your helicopter into its own downwash. This is called a vortex ring state, and it is an emergency situation you will eventually learn to deal with. But for now, simply get used to monitoring your VSI, just like you monitor altitude, airspeed, and engine parameters.
That doesn't sound scary
Another thing to remember
at
while
all.
flying is to keep the fuselage in the correct streamline position. For that, we monitor the turn coordinator ball, just like we do in airplanes. Or the more sensitive indicator, the yaw string, just like we do in gliders. The ball and the yaw string should be kept in the center.
Oh, this.
We won't use other classic instruments much in our trainings, because we will mostly fly by visual references. However, you do need to know about the EPM, which stands for Electronic Pilot Monitor. Let's start the engine and avionics to see it running. Wait, we didn't finish our ground training yet.
You told me to start the engine.
I understand you want to fly, but believe me, you need to know some theory first. Let's start over again.
Isn't that what you told me to
Welcome
do?
aboard. Don't be surprised that you're sitting on the right side. Unlike in airplanes, pilots typically sit on the right seat in helicopters.
That's a good start. It tells me to press something and
Now, let's make you
we
familiar with
fail.
the Cabry's flight controls. Look here, this is what we call the collective lever, or simply collective.
I can't believe it's making me sit through the whole
We
thing
use
again.
collective to climb or descend, or in other words, to control our vertical speed. Try raising it up and lowering it down.
Madness.
Make sure to leave it in the most downward position. Here's what we call the cyclic stick, or just cyclic. It looks
Yeah,
similar
right,
to the
Felix?
airplane's stick, doesn't it?
No,
It
what
behaves
was
very
that?
similarly too, at least in a forward flight. Left or right inputs cause the helicopter to roll
Hopefully it
into
works
a
this
turn,
time.
and forward and back inputs change the pitch attitude.
Maybe I started it too
Try
early.
moving it left and right, forward and aft. On the top of the cyclic stick, you can see a cyclic trim knob. The Cabri uses a dual-axis electric trim, allows you to completely release the static forces in flight, both longitudinal and lateral. Try pushing the knob left and right, forward and aft. And finally, the anti-torque pedals, located in the same place as the rudder pedals in an airplane. They serve a similar purpose controlling the direction that the nose of the aircraft points. In a hover flight, they help you to control yaw and heading, but in forward flight, they serve the same purpose as in airplanes, adjusting the side slip angle. Try pushing the left and right pedals one after the other, and look at them in the process. Sounds pretty easy so far, isn't it? Let's have a look at the instrument panel. I'm sure you have already spotted what we
Yeah.
call the six-pack. 6 primary
I
instruments.
think
all
so,
airplanes
Phoenix
also
as
have.
well. But
Look at the
yeah, if it
altimeter,
happens
for
again, well,
instance.
that's that.
As you see, the ground elevation here is around 720 feet. An interesting fact related to altitudes. In forward flight, a helicopter can fly much higher than when it's hovering. After our hovering training, you will understand why
Ridiculous.
it's like that. Now look at the airspeed indicator. What can we learn just by looking at it? You can see right away that the indications start from 20 knots. The caution range lasts up to 45 knots, and you should never exceed 130 knots airspeed. Why should we be cautious when flying slow? I will show why in our next training. Now, would you please look at the vertical speed indicator? It is very important to monitor VSI, especially on descent. If you descend faster than 300 feet per minute at low airspeed, you may settle your helicopter into its own downwash. This is called a vortex ring state, and it is an emergency situation you will eventually learn to deal with. But for now, simply get used to monitoring your VSI, just like you
Slow,
monitor
smooth,
altitude,
smooth as fast. Yeah,
airspeed,
exactly,
and
Neil.
engine parameters.
True.
Another thing to remember while flying is to keep the fuselage in the correct streamline position. For that, we monitor the turn coordinator ball, just like we do in airplanes, or the more sensitive indicator, the yaw string, just like we do in gliders. The ball and the yaw string should be kept in the center. We won't use other classic instruments much in our trainings, because we will mostly fly
Alright, it's
by
coming
visual
up now.
references.
They might fail again.
However,
We'll see.
you do need to know about the EPM, which stands for Electronic Pilot Monitor. Let's start the engine and avionics to see it running.
Let's start the engine and avionics, right? So we're gonna start the engine. Okay. I think we're good.
Great. Now you see the electronic pilot
Yeah, that
monitor
was it
running.
this time.
EPM combines all common motor and rotor monitoring instruments on a single LCD screen, as well as the in-flight fuel management. The thing we're most interested in is the smart power indicator. Have a closer look at it. It is called the MLI, which stands for Multiple Limit Indicator. It is a special feature of the Cabri G2. A red line shows the available performance and limits at a glance. We will refer to the power indications a lot in our trainings. Okay, enough talking. Time to get up in the air and fly. In our next training, you will have your first taste of piloting a Cabri G2.
Okay. Training complete. I don't know what we did wrong the first time. Yeah, perfect. All we had to do is sit there and turn it on. GG. Yeah, thanks, Mum. Appreciate it. Oh, I think we're in space. Our next mission is in space. Like the jump, but I think I'm ready. just GG.
Here we are, flying along the Grezivon Valley in the French Alps. Look around while I am piloting. On your left-hand side, you can see the Belladon mountain range. And on your right-hand side, there are the Chartreuse Mountains. Beautiful, aren't they?
Alright.
On the count of 3, I will give you control of the helicopter. Prepare to
That was
slightly
good.
push
That was
cyclic
really
forward
good.
to maintain the correct attitude. 3, 2, 1. It's yours now. Using the cyclic, keep the helicopter in a straight and level flight along the Isar River you can see below. I will take care of the collective control and maintaining the altitude so you can focus on our speed and ground track. Reach cruise speed of 80 knots. Push the cyclic to speed up or pull the cyclic to slow down. Now try to maintain 80 knots through all maneuvers. To maintain the same speed, try to remember the position of the horizon line and maintain it visually in the same place. That will make sure you are flying with the same speed.
Just jarring because you gotta
Keep
hold
flying
it
straight until the river
the
begins
whole
curving to
time.
the right.
Whereas a plane, you kind of just let go after a while, don't you?
See how you always need to keep the cyclic deflected to maintain the same attitude? After you found a proper cyclic position, use the cyclic's trim to release static forces.
Oh, right, the trim, true.
Feels better now, right?
Yeah, way better, way better. I don't have to hold forward anymore. Oh, good morning, afternoon. Yeah. Hey, Yucky man. We don't get to hear that this morning. Gaming with Green, what's up? You can like trim the left and right as well, which is interesting. I thought it was kind of pulling to the left a bit, but you can now trim to the right to maintain it. Yeah, good morning, Yaki. Everyone's missing you, man. Alright, this isn't too hard now. I understand a bit more about the helis. And the roofless.
Here we are. Let's try some turns now. You see the river is turning right? Try to fly above the river and turn right together with its curve.
I think we did it.
Now make a sharp left turn following the river line. But this time try to make the turn coordinated. Don't forget to use pedals to avoid any slip and skid, just like in airplanes.
But I don't feel like I need to use them. But okay.
Now you see how little pressure on the controls you need to control a helicopter.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, very delicate.
Let's do something you never do in airplanes. Let's
Aparo.
bring our airspeed to 0 knots. Gently pull the cyclic back until you reach 0 knots.
Oops.
This is called hovering out of ground effect. Feels interesting for airplane pilots, doesn't it? Keep the cyclic
I'm a little
back
scared.
to maintain
Oh,
0
aye.
knots airspeed. Now try to use your trim to move the neutral position of your cyclic. You can trim the helicopter when you hover, when you climb, or when you are in cruise. This releases the forces on the stick and lets you better feel the controls. Nice. But just when you thought flying helicopters is all easy, I want to admit that currently I'm helping you stabilize our helicopter. You see, since we slow down, the airflow over the tail is not enough to counteract the helicopter's rotating tendency.
I was just thinking as well, it seems
So I keep
alright.
pushing the right pedal and adjusting our cyclic a little to stabilize our flight. Let me show you what happens when I stop helping you.
Oh my goodness, okay.
Okay, I am assisting you again. Don't let these rotating tendencies scare you. It is a fun challenge, and you will master it in no time during our next trainings. You were really good with maintaining the correct speed and making turns. See you in our hovering trainings.
That was actually a very funny mission. I was thinking it was easy, and then he turns around and goes, yeah, I'm doing half of it for you. And as soon as he gave me full control, my controller was just vibrating fully. Yeah. So far we're okay.
Welcome to our first hovering lesson. To hover in ground effect means to maintain a constant position a few feet above the ground. It is not as easy as it sounds. In fact, hovering a helicopter is challenging. A bit like trying to pat your head and rub your stomach at the same time.
It's
A
a bit
helicopter
harder than
has
that.
3 highly sensitive controls, but at first I will be giving you only one control at a time to handle. Your first control to master will be the collective lever. Remember, it is located on the left side of your seat. The collective controls your height above the ground. We will use it to take off to a hover. When you raise the collective control, the pitch angles of the main rotor blades increase. This increases lift, and the helicopter climbs. When you lower the collective, pitch angles decrease. This decreases lift, so the helicopter descends. Easy, right? Another thing we will need today is the EPM, which stands for Electronic Pilot Monitor. You might remember it from our previous lesson. Today you will learn monitoring power percentage with a multiple limit indicator. The most important thing to remember about power indications is to never go over 100%. You can read more about that subject in the briefing notes.
No, 100% seems,
Enough
I
lecturing.
can understand.
Time to fly. Before
Don't
taking
go over
off,
100%.
always check that all gauges are green and that we have enough fuel. As you can see, the tank is half full. This is more than enough for our training. Now look left and right to make sure we don't have people or vehicles approaching. All good, and we are clear to go. You have collective control now. Slowly raise it to the point where we become light on skids. This will be around 65% of available power. Be careful. First you won't see any reaction to your movement, but power will catch up soon. Now move the collective just a little more to get to 2 feet altitude hover. And don't mind us moving laterally. Today I will take care of that.
A bit too much. Landed again. Oh my god, I'm only pressing it like once or twice and it like makes a difference. pressing it now, so I don't know what it's doing. That good enough?
There you are. Keep hovering at 2 feet now. You see, since we
Hey,
are
Al.
hovering so low, the
Morning,
altimeter
man.
will be not useful. Judge your altitude just by looking outside. 2 feet is approximately 1/3 of the length of the Cabri skid. Remember, the main trick of the hovering challenge is to move the controls as gently as possible. When
Very
you
well.
find a proper collective
Everything
position,
every day I have
you
of
don't need to
them.
keep adjusting it, given that we are not moving and there is no wind
That's
like
it,
today.
Al.
Look around and memorize how 2 feet of altitude looks. Also, look at the power indications and memorize the number. This is the amount of power required for hovering in ground effect, and it depends on lots of factors such as our weight and the weather. But you may find it useful to remember this number for our training today. Now let's see how little you should increase power to hover at 8 feet altitude. Gently raise the collective just enough to get to 8 feet altitude and stop there.
Pressed it twice. Yeah, that's it, yeah, keep doing that.
Great! You are getting more and more confident with collective control. Keep hovering at 8 feet while I am talking. Look around and try to remember how 8 feet altitude looks like. It is an important altitude. You should avoid climbing higher when you hover in ground proximity. We will talk about it more in our later trainings, but for now, just remember. If your engine quits when you are higher than 8 feet and you don't have enough airspeed, you won't be able to land safely. So whenever you hover stationary in ground proximity or hover taxi, stay below 8 feet and you will be safe. Now let's go back to a 2-foot hover. Still remember which power indications to aim for?
Yeah, 70%.
There you are. I can see that now you understand sensitivity and inertia of the collective lever much better. Our
Hey.
last objective for this training session is landing from a hover. Remember to always stabilize your hover at 2 feet altitude before touching the ground.
Seems to like wobble though, you know, like goes like that. I don't know how to stop that.
Now, very gently lower the collective control until you find yourself firmly on the ground. Congratulations. You just did your first landing from a hover.
Oh, it's so
You
so
mastered
sketchy.
collective and hovering flight pretty well. Time to start mastering anti-torque pedals now.
Yeah, everyone's here, Al. I got an A at least, so that's okay. Yeah, my weekend was good, man. Weekend was good. Phoenix said he went ice skating. Most relaxing in a long time. I was glad. I'm glad to hear, man. Control's not going. Yeah, that's good, man. Anti-torque pedals, okay. No, I'm not sure, actually, if it was or not Phoenix. They're just like at a rink, or...
Welcome to the second part of our hovering training series. This time you will get familiar with anti-torque pedals. I will be helping you at first, but by the end of this training session, you will be in full control over our heading. Let's start with taking off to a hover. You already know how to do that. Before raising collective, always check that all gauges are green, we have enough fuel, and there are no obstacles nearby. All good. You have collective control now. Gently raise it, get light on the skids first, and only then take off to a 2-foot hover.
Oh, 70%, wasn't it, for the 2-foot?
Here you go. It is nice to see you are getting more and more confident with collective control. Stabilize your hover at 2 feet altitude. Let's move on to the anti-torque pedals now. Look, they're located in the same position as the rudder pedals in airplanes. They also serve similar purpose, which is controlling the
Ice
direction where
rink
the
does
nose
not
of the
natural
aircraft
ice here in
points.
Johannesburg. Oh yeah,
Even in
true.
a helicopter,
True.
it happens due to increasing or reducing the thrust
It was a bit
produced by the tail
strange
rotor.
not to work this
Try
week.
to gently apply
Really
pedals
missed the
one
early
after
birds
the
for
other,
sure.
and you will see how the nose yaws in the direction of the applied pedal. Easy, isn't it? Now try to
Yeah,
turn
you
toward
got
the
me.
helicopter
For a
body
little
on your
bit.
right-hand side. Apply the right
It's
pedal
not the
to
same
start
though.
the turn, and the left
Before
one to
Yakima.
stop at the required heading. Pretty good. When making pivoting turns, try to make one smooth movement, and then stop exactly at the desired heading.
It was
Now turn 90
touchy of it.
degrees left, back to our original heading toward the runway and away from the hangars. Easy, right? Keep in mind that we use pedals to make turns like that only when hovering. We call it pedal turn. In cruise, we change the direction of flight using the cyclic stick, while pedals are used only for adjusting the side slip angle, like in airplanes.
Yeah, I have a day
By the
off,
way,
Yaki.
remember our briefing? There is a torque effect caused by our rotor rotating clockwise, and we use pedals to eliminate this rotating tendency. Until now, I was assisting you with the anti-torque control, so you would be able to try changing heading without additional stress of fighting the torque. It is time for you to have full pedal control. On the count of 3, I will stop assisting you with anti-torque. Remember, our rotor rotates clockwise, which means the torque effect will immediately turn our nose left. You will have to press the right pedal to counteract that torque.
Okay,
Ready?
I'm ready.
You'll be given full pedal control in 3, 2, 1, now. Try to maintain our original heading
Whoa,
toward the runway.
my goodness, it really
It is all
did
a
shoot
matter
it
of finding
left.
a good position for the pedals, which
Holy.
counteracts the torque.
How am I meant to maintain that? If I try in third person. It just wants to like shoot left. I mean, like you said it would, but what now? I'm like holding the same amount of pressure, but then it starts turning. The other way. We're just going over here now. Yeah, Rufus keep us company while we wait for the early birds. Yeah, I'll try. Oh. I'm just gonna let go of the controls. This is what it wants to do. How crazy is that? Restart. How do I do that? I was not ready for that. Yeah, it was weird. I was like holding it to like maintain it, but
Welcome to the second part.
I'd kind of just given up. I just let go of the
series.
controller at the end.
This time you'll get familiar with anti-torque pedals. I will be helping you at first, but by the end of this training session, you will be in full
That's weird.
control over our heading. Let's start with taking off to a hover. You already know how to do that. Before raising collective, always check that all gauges are green, we have enough fuel, and there are no obstacles nearby. All good. You have collective control now. Gently raise it, get light on the skids first, and only then take off to a 2-foot hover. Here you go. It is nice to see you are getting more and more confident with collective control. Stabilize your hover at 2 feet altitude.
Says Phoenix also at work. I should probably be doing something more fun. If at work there's no money for fun, yeah, that's it. Exactly. It's true. Alright, this is where it gets weird.
Let's move on to the anti-torque pedals now. Look, they're located in the same position as the rudder pedals in airplanes. They also serve similar purpose, which is controlling the direction where the nose of the aircraft points. Only that in helicopters it happens due to increasing or reducing the thrust produced by the tail rotor. Try to gently apply pedals one after the other, and you will see how the nose yaws in the direction of the applied pedal. Easy, isn't it? Now try to turn toward the helicopter parking on your right-hand side. Apply the right pedal to start the turn, and the left one to stop at the required heading. Pretty good. When making pivoting turns, try to make one smooth movement, and then stop exactly at the desired heading.
That's why we're going to become full-time streamers. Gonna be much better. Oh, that was quite aggressive.
Easy, right?
Give myself a whiplash.
That we use pedals to make turns like that only when hovering. We call it pedal turn. In cruise, we change the direction of flight using the cyclic stick, while pedals are used only for adjusting the side slip angle, like in airplanes. By the way, remember our briefing? There is a torque effect caused by our rotor rotating clockwise, and we use pedals to eliminate this rotating tendency. Until now, I was assisting you with the anti-torque control, so you would be able to try changing heading without additional stress of fighting torque. It is time for you to have full pedal control.
No.
On the count of 3, I will stop assisting you with anti-torque. Remember, our rotor rotates clockwise, which means the torque effect will immediately turn our nose left.
What's up, Akash?
You will have to press the right pedal to counteract that torque. Ready? You'll be given full pedal control.
No,
3,
chance off
2,
today as well.
1. Now, try to maintain our original heading toward the runway. It is all a matter of finding a good position for the pedals, which counteracts the torque.
If we're just slow, just slowly turn it. Oh, once more, okay. This is much better, much smoother.
You're doing good. Now let's turn 90 degrees left.
No, let's just end
toward
it.
the edge of the
Oh,
trees
so
on
we
the
have
left-hand
to.
side. Yes, the helicopter will try to turn there itself as soon as you ease your
Yeah,
right
pretty
pedal
much.
pressure. With small, gentle pedals movements, try to keep our nose headed toward
Yeah,
the
it
edge
is a
of the
cache,
trees.
but I don't know if it was a good decision.
getting better and better. Let's now slowly turn right all the way to the helicopter parking, which is behind our back now.
Well, we're alive still, so yeah. Doing alright. You've seen how it can go in the first attempt.
Good. Now, let's turn 90 degrees left, back to our original heading toward the runway.
Oh, a shot of it.
Super. Now you know how to change and maintain heading with anti-torque pedals, as well as how to counteract the torque. I will now let you perform a little more advanced landing than last time. You will have control of both collective and pedals in the same time.
Oh, mate.
First,
What have you
fully
done?
stabilize your hover at 2 feet altitude. Carefully maintain your heading toward the runway. Always make sure you don't have any movement or yawing before you touch the ground. Now, gently lower the collective control until you find yourself firmly on the ground. Congratulations. You landed while having full control of pedals and collective. Way to go. Today you mastered anti-door pedals. See you in our next training session dedicated to cyclic control.
You have to squeeze it so delicately and like be so aware of like each percent. Did I get a Spider-Man too? Oh wow. Oh okay, yeah, because I wish listed it as well, man. It's tough, man. What's up, Bravo? Yeah, I do want to play the second Spider-Man. I did see that though. Bravo.
Welcome to the third part of our Spider-Man training series.
Yeah.
In this training session, you will get familiar with cyclic control, and you will learn to counteract translating tendency. Still remember this term from our briefing? Let's start with taking off to a hover. All gauges are green. We have enough fuel, no obstacles around. Let's go. Slowly raise the collective, get light on the skids, and take off to a 2-foot hover. Stabilize your hover at 2 feet altitude.
Spider Avengers.
You probably realize that I am now helping you with anti-torque pedal
Yeah, it'd be
control.
like in the Spideyverse, you know, when there's all
Fully
like different
concentrate on the
zones.
cyclic stick in this lesson. Look there. The cyclic stick is located between the pilot's legs and looks similar to a joystick or an airplane stick.
I had all week to rest, Bravo. I'm all good, I'm good.
By moving the cyclic forward, backward, right or left, we tilt the
Yeah,
main
I'll say
rotor
Cash.
disc in a chosen direction and subsequently move there.
Oh, it's lit.
We also use cyclic to counteract
I
left
don't know
drift
about that.
caused by translating tendency. You don't feel the drift now because I'm helping you to fight it. I'll let you master hovering movements first before you face the drift. Now use pedals and turn the nose of the helicopter toward the helicopter parking on your right-hand side.
There's the parking area again.
Slowly ease the cyclic forward to get our helicopter moving. Establish a walking pace over the ground. The trick here is to move very slowly with the speed of a brisk walk.
Yeah, coffee, cheers. I have a tea actually here. Oh, but it's gone cold now.
Gently
Yeah,
pull the cyclic
that's
back
the tea
and
one.
stop above the center of the heli parking. Good. Don't let the cyclic go. Keep making tiny corrections to maintain position over the center of the parking. Now make a pedal turn 90 degrees left, pointing your nose toward the runway again.
Ah, Cash, nice one.
You will now make a sideward movement back to our original parking. Keep pointing the helicopter toward the runway, but look left in the direction you are taxiing. Remember to move at a walking pace. Nice. Now keep hovering over the center of the parking while I'm talking. Remember how I was helping you to fight the drift? On the count of 3, I will stop assisting you, and you will have full control of the cyclic. Be ready to experience a left tail rotor drift and
Brace
apply
like that.
cyclic
Yeah,
accordingly
that's
to
it.
stay over its
That's it,
flying
mate.
circle. Ready? Prepare to push the cyclic slightly to the right. 3, 2, 1. Your control. Remember, all inputs should be small and quick. You need to make frequent control inputs and corrections just to stay over one spot.
Oi, oi, Molly. What's up, man? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think we're good. I don't know what it wants us to do. Just do all them things. Keep doing that. Fat, old and
Not
bold.
bad.
Black
This
coffee only
improves
runs
with
fast.
practice, of course. Okay,
Very twitchy.
time to land while having full control over cyclic and collective, of course. Try to be as close to the center of our parking circle as you can. Don't worry if at first we'll be a
I think
little
the
outside
control
of
is just too
Stabilize your
twitchy
hover
for
at
it,
2
you know.
feet altitude. Make sure you don't have any movement before you touch the ground. It is very important because we can easily get dynamic
Yaki has a
rollover
holiday
if we are
this
not
week,
careful.
Molly. Push into your side up. Yeah, not this one. Anything to be. Come on. Not even doing that.
Now, gently lower the collective control until you find yourself firmly on the ground. Congratulations. You landed while having full control on cyclic and collective. Way to go. You've learned to counteract translating tendency, and you are ready to try hovering fully on your own now.
I'm not used to the morning stream, so. Chilling in the sauna. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I think I need a break from the heli. I missed the plane now. Any more of them fire ones because they were pretty fun. They're not broken, Yaki, I've just not been streaming. You said that yesterday. There's been no stream for you to be watching me in. I'll keep an eye on it, but it's not broken. It does work, because it's a rag that thinks it's broken, but it does update.
the most skilled units for this task, so get on site and put out the fire for our strike team. It's a real powder keg around here. The flames are going to
Was it
spread
52
everywhere. You don't
yesterday?
have much time.
52.5.
Bring your best. Today demands it.
I don't know if you need to come and chat every now and again as well. Like it'll count like a certain amount of time and then you'll need to message again.
Echo Foxtrot Papa 7110 is taxiing to runway
Yeah, I
25.
was building the London set out. I've also built those two. The San Francisco and the New York skyline. Yeah, 5 top hours. No worries, man. You're good. Let's go and leave it a like and you're fine. I'll forgive you.
Ruthless Echo Foxtrot Papa 7110.
It stays up anyway,
taking off
for members,
runway
so.
25 south departure.
Yeah, same, Akash. Damn expensive, yeah. I seen it in game. It was like 200 quid or something, 300 quid or something. Oh no, my controller just disconnected. No, we're only 25. It's not said anything. Okay, just taking off here. I'll keep an eye on it, Yaki, so what have we got there? I'll screenshot this. 52.5. I'll keep an eye on it, because I can manually add it if it is broken. I have space in the office for like one model. Not sure what to get. Yeah, that's tough. I got the Lego Friends set built as well. I just need to finish building the couch on it. And that's done.
Coordinates of the fire front 38 south, 146 east. Ruthless, you're on your own with ATGS. I'll be a challenge, but it will make it easier for the rest of the team to focus on the other hotspots.
Hey, hoodie morning. I've got T-Mom.
Ruthless, swing by the water source after your first drop and reload. It's on your map. Ruthless, you're our lifeline.
Yeah, T for me.
Over.
Alright, skip to the fire. 1 sugar. 1 sugar.
This is Feroz 5. Thanks for joining. We'll be coordinating the response together today. You have a max of 1 water drops, guys. Your
I have
tanks are at
3
capacity.
sugars in my
You're
tea.
green for your first drop.
I have 6 in my coffee.
Ruthless, OK area is clear. Engage.
Some might say I have a sweet tooth. It started off small, man. It started off 1 and 2, and it gradually grew and grew over the years to more. They don't judge, it's just how I like it. your sugar level. Let me just enjoy my tea. It's the last time I'm honest. Oh, look at that fire right over it.
I'll radio in the drop status as soon as the visibility gets better.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee. I don't really drink it.
You dropped too high.
We need to get more.
Last run, but we've got few more flames to put out. Go scoop one last time. Let's knock this fire out.
Where is Scoop?
Coordinates
Oh, Scoop's over there. They'll just skip the Scoop from going the wrong way. Don't get how you missed it, because we were right over it, but... So because I add one more sugar, that turns my drink to a sugar water. Okay. 1 and 2 sugars seems like a normal thing. I just have one more. Christ. Exactly. I want my spoon to stand up when I put it in, man. You guys are ridiculous. 6 for coffee, yeah, for coffee. Oh, I'll give you coffee. I don't really, this is why I don't drink it. It requires too much for me to enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, you're not putting enough in now. I'll stay above 60 knots.
We're good. Let's go back.
It's the first time we've had to go back for more. Oops. Not fast enough, maybe. Oh, flaps maybe. Might help. Skip to the attack. Saying that, to be fair, right? To be fair, 6 is only when... If I was to have a coffee at home, it would be 3. Right? But it's when I go out and have coffees at other places, like Greg's or Costa and stuff, I need more. I just don't like the taste of their coffee, I guess. When it's a home one, actually is 3, but I so rarely have a home one. It's probably been a year at least since I've had one at home. Yeah, I can see I already set some people off there with the 6. first time we only had a 50% tank when we first went. Yeah, I'll try. I felt like we were right over it last time. I've still got some left if we did miss it. Did we get it? The bar's filled. Maybe a tiny bit more. Surely.
I'll radio in the drop status as soon as the visibility gets better. This
Sure.
final drop was spot on. Right
Yeah,
on target.
nice one.
Rats. Fire's out. No hot spots in area secured thanks to your action. Good. End of the mission ruthless. Good work. Fly home safe.
Nice. Barbecue is over. Yeah, skip to landing. 15 miles always. Thanks for the GG. Morning, Mike. Yeah, well, they were looking for something, man. They're waiting for you, buddy. I don't know if you've seen, but I actually got a video that come out today. Members only at the minute. So, if you're not a member, consider it. But, yeah, members only. And it will be released to public 4 PM UK time, but it's like the first video in a month at least. Or like 2 or 3 months even. I don't remember when the last one was uploaded, but yeah, it's been a while. I got a couple other videos coming as well. Only a short one. But yeah, I'm just gonna try and get some more content out. Just turn that bump thing again. Not as bad as the last one. Oh, were we meant to announce? No, actually, I just did that thing again. Apparently we were too far in. Kinda sucks because it affects your score at the end, but not much I can do about it. Yeah, apart from the little like thing of the plane, but the landing itself was alright. The fire truck? One S3 in. Yeah. Oh, I didn't notice. I didn't notice. The cars do some weird stuff. Doing. I want to do the medevac ones, but they just break, so there's no point. What a short flight that is. My January recap is in. 24 shorts, 38 live streams, 14 posts, over 50 members, 15,500 people watched my stuff. 95% of them are new, so subscribe if you haven't. Stats are telling me, I can see you. See all of you haven't subscribed. And 1,500 likes. Big boy figures, yeah. You know it. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. That was January. That was for the entirety of January. Yeah, you have to like, right? You have to like twice, in fact. Actually, don't do that because then it removes it. You have to like 3 times. Either once, 3 times, or 5 times. As long as there's an odd number, you can, yeah. I think the like counter just went up. Who didn't like? I've caught you. Who hadn't liked up to this moment?
Ready for boarding, Lisa.
Okay, on their way.
No, thanks, man. Honestly, liking the video probably helps. Like, one of the most ways. Because that seems to be a statistic that it balances, it tells, like, you know, with shorts and stuff, it will balance the views to likes to see if people enjoyed it. I know it's like watch time as well. I guess it's everything. Oh, we're sticking out
This may
again.
be just another day at the office for you, Captain, but for everyone here, it's a special occasion.
You know,
Today,
no one's
you're
like,
flying
no
with
one's
one of our
hitting the
friends,
dislike.
Ben, over our very own region. He brought his son with him.
I think I only have maybe one or two
Everyone is
things with
comfortably
dislikes.
seated. Get ready to depart then. Engine started. Let's go.
Yankee Yankee Romeo, Mike traffic, Ruthless November Bravo, Yankee 981 tree is taxiing to runway 5.
Hi, Captain. I'm Ben. Can't wait to be looking down at my hometown. Hi, I'm Andrew.
Oh, he's on
Ben's
the
son.
outside again.
I can't believe we'll be up there in a few minutes. Can't wait.
Oh, he's actually Aussie. He's actually they've just been American up to this point. He's scraping along the ground. Alright, Yaki.
Yankee Yankee Romeo, Mike traffic, Ruthless November Bravo, Yankee 981 tree, taking off runway 5 departure to the west.
How far do we have to go? We go taxi. Yeah, yes, I guess that's what Red Bull Racing is, isn't it? Man, that film's so good. The film's so good. The car movies are great as well. I didn't really like 2 though. I don't really like Cars 2, if I'm honest. Since the AI is broken and we're on the outside, maybe this one's a good excuse to fly. Oh no. I stepped out. Oh, Finding Nemo. Mate, Finding Nemo's great. I don't seem to go back in the sea anymore. Again, Finding Dory wasn't Where was it? Backseat flying. Oh yeah, we are back a little bit. I think I need to increase the FOV or something. I don't feel like I see enough. That guy's broken. Oh. This guy on the outside. Oh yeah, I've got to be turning around here. Doesn't really turn. Turn. Alright, here we go.
That moment when the wheels leave the ground feels a bit surreal.
Broken on the outside. Let's get lined up. We'll skip to the flight scene.
We'll share the pics on our socials.
That's a little
It's
bugged,
gonna-
isn't it? I don't know, it's only 4 miles, maybe we do it. We'll do it.
Relax, man. You're gripping the seat so hard you're going to break your hand.
Yes, you did. You did, buddy. Nah, man. It's not just us, buddy. There is actually someone underneath the plane. I have a good shot of that. I'll link you it later. I think I made a shot of this, right? On previous flight.
Awesome. I see the rooftops. Look over there. Everything down
Hey
there
Rich,
looks
what's
so
up?
Tiny.
You're all plopped down. Hey, where's the... Oh, that was on. Oh, what was gone super choppy. Never not seen it do that before. I don't think it likes this person being on the outside. How you doing, Rich? You okay, man?
I thought flying would be more serene, you know? This is a little too fast for me.
Maybe sitting inside the plane has a good start. Thanks for using the emojis as well, man. It's good seeing them in chat. Cold tires, Mr. Bean. Big head Alonzo. They all make me happy. Yeah, and Gunter's thumbs up. Yeah. Do you know what it actually kind of is like when he sits on top of his car, isn't it? Oh, she's got better shoes for it, Mum. That might be why. Got extremely strong leg muscles as well. It's quite impressive. Oh, that was twitchy, wasn't it?
Yankee Romeo Mike traffic, Ruthless November
Welcome
Bravo
back,
Yankee,
aviators.
981 tree
Are
2
you
miles
okay,
west,
Ben?
600 feet inbound
Ready
to
to
land
give it a
runway
go
5.
again?
Thanks for the ride, Captain. I'm ready for another. You made our day, Captain.
Uh-huh.
Yankee Romeo Mike traffic, Ruthless November Bravo Yankee, 981 tree is on final runway 5 to land.
I don't know where the runway is here. No idea. Can't remember. This patch to the left. I'm gonna assume it is. Can't remember.
Oh, that gave me some serious chills.
It was good. Yeah, I was a stuntman. I'm just dragging their head through the dirt now. This is a head-shaped hole being carved into it. Madness. Yeah, I think you might be vegetarian now. Yeah, that's it, a gully. Yeah. Not seen that in a while, to be fair. I thought they'd fixed that. He seems alright. Oh, fly like this. Plane look really long, doing it like that. I'm trying to see where we are. Oh no. It's tougher to I'm just gonna
Yankee Romeo Mike.
get to shutdown's over there. That was, we only had to stop there. I was worried about failing the mission then. It's going straight into something.
No easy to impress the locals, but I see they're smiling.
That was a weird place we had to get to anyway. That's probably just the one vending machine, man. Or maybe two, one for snacks, one for drinks. That's about it. Oh, Shabba, nice to see you still there, man. No worries, Stardust. See you later. Thanks for hanging about. Thanks for the membership today. Appreciate it. Let's see if the weekly leaderboards are reset. Yes, they are. We go. So we are what? Silver or we're in bronze? Yeah, we need to restart. Yeah, that's the Discord. Oh, spicy ramen, very nice. Hopefully it loads the terrain in properly. Alright, let's go. I am actually not sure where I am now. Whoa. That was lucky. This is just like the weekly challenge. Could be anywhere. We put out another fire in Australia just now, so. Performance today has been a bit off. I've not had an issue with this game the whole time I've owned it. Yeah, it was a good one. It was a good one, Shabba. Yeah, I am, Neon, definitely am. It'll be a lot of fun. A lot better than the controller, it's too twitchy. I do regret getting rid of my original one, because it was a good one. Yeah, definitely not Bravo. Yeah. Definitely saved quite a bit doing that. Oh, we missed a gate. We missed a gate. Which gate? This one? I don't know what gate I meant to go through. Nice out. Nice one. Oh, performance sucks on this one. Oops. Man, it's kind of hard to fly when you're getting like 15 frames. I have to come back to that one, see if we can get a better time. We've got 2 more to try. Hopefully the performance is better on them one. Yeah, a few explosions on that one. Says we're first though, so we'll take it. Oh no, third, there we go. Hopefully. Where was that actually? Let's see. That's in the United States. There you go. I wasn't in Australia that time. One's on the East Coast as well. So yeah, both United States, these ones. Yeah, I do, Mum. I've not played that for a very long time. When I did play it, I only played it for a couple hours. Yeah, a lot of people talk about that. I see that get brought up quite a lot. I'm impressed it's still going, actually. Alright, Neil. Take it easy, man. See you soon. I see a rainbow. Oh, I love Ace Combat, man. It's like arcadey, isn't it? It's not like a sim kind of thing, but it's a lot of fun. I do really enjoy those, and it's obviously good for like dogfights and all that. You see that rainbow? What's going on there? Yeah, I played a few. I don't know I can't even remember what the latest one is called. But that's the last one I played. Unless one's come out since then. It was about 6, 7 years ago. I played the latest one at the time. So unless one's come out in the last 5 or 6 years, I don't know about. This is a very easy one. X-Plane's good, man. I had X-Plane 10 and 11. Again, very good, but to be fair, I could never give it a good going because my system wasn't good enough to really handle it properly. I could fly around a little bit, but I think the whole point of X-Plane was that it was like visually stunning. And like there was a lot to do with the details and airports and stuff like that. But I could never really experience that on my system at the time. Maybe it's worth another go. There we are, how. Very cool. I love the jet ones. You zone out, completely zone out. I don't think I moved a muscle during that. Very fun. First challenges 1 and 2 done. Oh, and an achievement. Complete 10 weekly challenges. Second, and we gotta do a landing. It's in the Cessna. Oh no, it's not a Cessna, but it's a nicer plane than the 737, which it was last week. I didn't even bother doing the challenge for it last week. Wow. Wow, look at the scenery here. Whoa. I don't see the throttle. Anyway. Where's the throttle? Oh, strange. I can't see where like the throttle gauge is. Oops. Yeah, I feel like stalling out because I can't see the... There's like a little bar normally that shows you how much power you've applied. Strange, strange. Or is that the challenge? Have we got like no throttle kind of thing? Got to glide in. Maybe I should have read the challenge first. maybe, I don't know. I'm way too late. Try and lose some speed here. Hey Luke, how's it going? Isn't it just a... yeah, it's a pretty nice looking mission, this one. How'd your stream go, mate? Are you still streaming? Wow, and it's a tiny runway. I don't get how we're meant to do this challenge. I'll have to try again. Look at that madness. Unless we can get away with a 180 right now, but no. Can't get away with 180. I don't have any throttle control though on this. Doesn't seem like the throttle's just missing. Reheated leftover pizza, nice. That's a good meal. Oops. Come on low, and then we'll pull up and lose a bunch of speed, I'm hoping. Too much speed. Oh, yeah, we made it. I'll take it. Right? Success? I don't think the game even knows what to do with us now. Yeah, we kind of did jank it, but we got a score on the board. I'll take it. Third, second, and sixth. I want to try that one again, but that was really laggy. We'll try again, but if it's stuttery, we'll just... It's a bit stuttery already. Goodness. That's the worst mission I've experienced in this game. Not had one do that before. I think we've done all those, haven't we? Not the Grand Canyon, because that one took a while to load. I mean, I've done this one before, I can't remember what score we got, but yes. Oh, be good if my game stops crapping out at me, thank you. Got no HUD. There we go. Oh, we've already missed the checkpoint. Restart. I actually don't know if I've done this as a rally race. I think we did it as a low altitude. I think. Power again. Wind turbines coming up now. That's the next gate there is. Cool. We're going for the speed here now. Yeah, I missed the gate. Thought so. Coming through that last gate way too quick. That gate. Don't got any power. We didn't have any lift. Can we make it? I feel like we just did. Yeah, let's restart. Let's restart. How far did we get? 23. We've missed too many now. Hey, morning, Steve. What's up, mate? I missed that gate again. Will hopefully be joining Bongo for some reason again soon. I don't think I can do Warriors, but we'll try and do the World Series. I'm good, man. I'm good. Well, normally I'd have to get up this time for work. So, that's why I'm up this early. But I actually just did the last... I actually just did the last week without the morning streams. Not too quick now. Had my first go on the new rig. PC hadn't been switched on in over a month. Oh really? You not really been racing or anything? Ah, it's done that power thing too. Oh. Whatever. We'll just get teleported in. And opposite is now it's respawned us, we got no frost again. Oh weird. It's just bugging on us. Very strange, very strange. Oh, any power. That locked up completely. I'm gonna wait and see if we can go through this thing. Ah. Yeah, I think it's bugged. It's just bugged on us because we've got no power now. No appliance throttle. Nothing. Good morning, Tuga. What's up, mate? Yeah, it'll be good to race again, it will be. Moved house just after New Year, so I've been mental. Yeah, I can imagine, man. It's pretty stressful moving stuff about. Especially if you got like a rig going as well. A lot of stuff to move, a lot of stuff to potentially get broken. Well, I'm glad you're getting settled in now, man. That's good to hear, buddy. Oh. Right, that's gonna be it from me. Yes, thank you for the memberships. Been a fun one. Yeah, sorry for the few that have just turned up. I know if only, you know, some of you have only just got in here, Tuga and Steve and that. But yeah, that's that'll be me. The rig had to be built, moved from place for.
Great stuff. Keep it coming, mate.
Nice, man. I'm still just got a Logitech G920, like strapped to a table kind of thing. Thanks for subscribing, Badger. It's nice to see my alerts working. Randomly, just start working. That puts that as 570 now, so that's pretty cool. That's it, bro. No direct drive, gang. One day we'll get a direct drive. I appreciate it, Steve. I don't feel quick at all. I don't feel quick at all. Yeah, I can't wait to get something proper going. Oh, yeah, I'm really enjoying it, Badger. I got quite a few hours into it now. If you just have a look at, if we have a look at my career quick. Level 77. We've got our own company of 1 aircraft. I've been really enjoying it. A few bugs here and there. But yeah. But yeah, thanks for subscribing, man. I'm actually about to head off, unfortunately, so there won't be any more from me now. But I think in a couple of days we'll do some more flight sim. I mean, I'll have a stream tomorrow morning, but it'll be LMU tomorrow. And then I think it'll be flight sim again, but I can't remember. My Garmin screen shut off, and I've been trying. Oh god, why can't I see that? I'm trying to get back on. Works, but the screen out for some reason. Ah man, that sucks. That is strange. See, if the marketplace was working, I would say to install the I would say to install the Garmin like mod thing, because there's like an overhaul for it, but I don't think the store's even up. No, I still play ACC, man. I was playing it. I was actually. Oh, I wasn't playing it yesterday. I was meant to play it yesterday. But I ended up playing AC for too long. Yeah, I still play ACC, man. Played it Friday. That's when I was playing it. I played it on Friday. You're on Xbox? Yeah, that's fair enough. See, when even on Xbox, where is it? You'll have this eventually. Be coming soon. So we'll both have access to this, and there'll be a Garmin mod on there. I don't know if I can even see mine on here. No. Yeah, there's like a screen overhaul, which will hopefully fix that for you, anyway, but who knows when that's coming. I appreciate it, Badger. I'll see you soon, man. Yeah, thanks, Steve. It was nice seeing you, man. See you on the track soon, buddy. Yeah, only a small one, though. I mean, it was a big patch note, but nothing really got added, Phoenix. Nothing important yet. Take it easy. Have a good day, guys.